Thank you very much. So I'm sorry for being late. I was here in time, so I think there was a kind of misunderstanding and program about the coffee break or whatever. And I know that I'm the last obstacle before the lunch break, so I try to make it as exciting as possible. So the whole story is about why do we have so many microimplants and how to bring them into clinical applications. And I always like these movies here. I did not get money from Walt Disney to show this before the next episode starts, but this episode is, if I'm right, from '76. Yeah, this is a kind of embodiment. Huh? He does not leave it at home, but just closes the flap. And of course, in '76, it was more about mechanical engineering than about bionics or electrical engineering. But the question is kind of what happened during the last 30 years? Yeah, are we there? Where are we? What is the improvement that we got? And since I'm a biomedical engineer by education and I'm working in a huge institute that focuses on technology, it's more about the technology side than on the application side. So I'm not coming that much from the patient. I want to bring things into the patient, but it's more about the things that work or does not work. And so I'd like to start with some thoughts about neuroprosthesis and share some ideas about fundamental requirements with you before I jump into two applications. One application is towards the central nervous system and a kind of, well, if you talk to neurosurgeons, they say it's close to non-invasive. We just have to open the skull, just drill a large hole in the bone. So I have a different opinion about non-invasive, but this is a kind of, let's say, not that much invasive approach of interfacing the brain. And the question is, how can we bring this into clinical applications? There are many beautiful high-level Nature, Science, Advanced Materials papers that show what is feasible, but I strongly doubt that this would go through any CE marking process or FDA approval. And then at the end, interfaces to the peripheral nervous system. If we have artificial hands, can we deliver some sensory feedback? And is this intuitive? We already heard this morning that people wanted to put off their artificial hand and leave it there in between the meetings of 3 months because it's not of daily use for them. And can we do something where you don't have to